Welcome back to Planet Crafter. We are essentially just going to be running portals until I get an extra access card, and hopefully that access card gives us access to the last of the goo that is remaining. That's where we're at. There's a couple more lakes that need to be cleaned up, so maybe I'll move some lake water collectors around, but the main focus is going to be portals. Actually, I think I'm going to go move lake water collector first and then jump into portals. That said, let's jump in. And we're kicking off at global planet purification of 99%. 8 toxic goo left to clean up. We think it's all in that one area because there's only one more area that is dirty. So that is that. Let me grab, I have food and water. Let's go check the water collectors real quick, and then I will be back to do the portals. Cue the travel time lapse. Let's see how many more lakes. I'm not gonna make it back over here in a reasonable amount of time. Just gonna spread these out. Meaning I think I'm gonna put like one in every lake if I can, depending on how many there are. How many more I have to grab? 1, 2. You little guys. If you're gonna pass them, you gotta pet them. Okay, let's go get the water collectors. I think I just need 2 more. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go into a montage because I don't want, or a time lapse, because I don't want y'all to have to sit here and watch me do. So let me move this water cleaner over to this lake, move this one over to this lake. So I'd rather just do it all and then come back as we're heading back to base to start portal exploration. Only downside is this is probably going to kill like 20-30 minutes of my recording, but that's fine. Oh yeah, there was We're gonna do a quick pause on the fly home. There's a little train over here that I remember flying into, but I never actually looted it, I don't think. Is that disassemblable? No. Yeah, this right here. Like a buggy of some kind. I don't think... Yeah, I didn't loot it at all. Now would have been a really good time to have my car. Though obviously I don't have it on me. I'm really good at leaving the car when I need it and not grabbing it. And grabbing it when I don't. It's a special skill I have. I don't recommend getting this skill. It is not the most useful of things. But that is the nature of the beast sometimes. Nothing crazy in here though. A couple servers, that's nice. It's not disconcerting and disorienting at all. Okay. And was there any loot in this water over here? By the train? Oh yeah, there's a chest. Oh, there's the access card I've been looking for this whole time. Kidding, it's not there. Yeah, I just wanted to come and loot out that train because I hadn't. And then like back here there was a chest like in a little divot in the water, if I remember right. I don't know if I looted it or not. Oh well. Let us go home. That's a lot of mushrooms. Alright, we are back home. Water is set up. What do we got? What do we got on the way? In the way of portals. Well, rarity 2, difficulty 3, rarity 2, difficulty 1. Let's go for rarity 2, difficulty 1 for this one. So 3. Wait, can I rescan for different ones, or is it gonna give me the same ones? Ooh, rarity 5, difficulty 2. So 2 quasar, 3 pulsar, a magnetar, and 2 blazar. I'm not gonna remember any of that, but we all knew that before I said it. Hey, I got it. Nice. So we're gonna start off with making a grabbing a battery, grabbing some explosives, so I don't forget the explosives again. Grab a battery here, and 1 battery for now, and then I guess 2 explosives for now. Or there's more. We have more, but I'll just grab the 2 for now. And let's go explore this portal. portal number 1 for the day. Ooh. Whoa. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting a forest. Oh, and there's a ship right over here. That's sick. Let me throw the car down. Really wish it would go off, like come out. Finish stuttering real quick. I wish it would come out without the lights on. What I was trying to say. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this bit up. I will pause if we find a extra access card. Yeah, poster. Poster D. Calm down, everybody. I know most exciting thing is always the posters for me, but like, I like posters. What can I say? We got a trophy statue of the new dude. Nice. Dog ox. They are dogs. And we found the generator. Battery in. Only one access card in this ship. So if I get 2, we're sitting pretty. I want these walls. Sick. They probably would, or like these ones, but they'd probably tank your performance. There is the one access card. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the access card in this room. Then I'll come and grab it after I return from the portal. Let's run home. Throw our things. Let's go the wrong way there. Where's the access from? Right here. Anyways, I will be back. Couple cool things. Lots of statues. And a poster. Which I don't think it's the toxicity poster, so that's nice. Just because I've been only finding toxicity posters. I have so many posters and they're all the exact same. It's been getting a little ridiculous. There's no need for me to have 19 toxicity posters. Might have to create some more dump boxes though. But that is what it is, you know? He's just chilling down there. I'm kind of running out of space for my statues, so I'm trying to get a little bit creative about how I put them down there. And I think kind of posing the animals where they'll be like living is a good idea. It is. It's the prime poster. I thought so. Nice. So we have 2 planet posters now on toxicity. So I did end up having to do a little bit of space expansion just to drop all the loot and have some space for future loot. So that's done now. All right, let's go back. And it's real nice having the ship right here in the entrance, so I don't have to like search around for it. But there's always a chance this area could have 2. That said, let's go grab our access card. It'll be all the way on the very end. Access card. Let me go and unlock the door real quick, and then I'm gonna kind of just go into another time lapse because I don't want to be having to show me going through the portals constantly. I want to get, or not necessarily. I don't want it to feel like I'm dragging it out. So let's run. If I can figure out where the freaking door is, run and drop this card in it. I completely forgot where it's at. Anyways, I'm gonna go into the time lapse unless I find a spare access card in here. But I'm probably gonna run out of space before I check all the safes. The fusion cell I don't particularly care for. Another Auraria suit. Come on, give me an access card. Yeah. Okay. That is that room cleared out. Rated over here. That might be the ship cleared out, which makes going into a time lapse seem kind of pointless. Okay. Unfortunate. Let's see if there's another ship in this region. We did find some cool stuff, but none of the stuff that we wanted. This doesn't seem to have a second shipwreck, unfortunately, which means we are now 0 for 2 as far as getting a spare access card. I think we need one of the higher difficulty dungeons to unlock, or to get an extra card. I'm just gonna let that do its thing for a second. Figure out the next portal. As long as my cat doesn't yowl in the hallway right next to me as I am trying to figure this out. She goes real wild sometimes. Anyways, I'm gonna go for this. Even though the rarity is lower, the difficulty is higher, so I think that might be better for us. Well, that is the car clear, so in we go. What are we looking like this time? Ooh. Blood freeze. I'm liking the cavey look to this one. Except for the fact that it's dark. And then the fact that I haven't seen a single chest yet is not ideal. The structure kind of reminds me of one of the portals we went through on Prime. But I've definitely seen some new ones that I'd never saw on Prime. Like that jungle one, the last one we saw was completely new to me. Anyways, I'm gonna fly around and see if I find anything interesting. I'll pop back as I find the ship, unless there's something else I find on the way. Oh, we got a ship. Interesting. This is a new layout too. Never had that. Ooh, this is like unsettling. I guess disorienting would be a better word. A diagonal space. More back there. I can't destroy that door. Hopefully this levels out when you go inside. Yeah, it seems, at least to my head, it seems a lot more level. It is kind of a little angled, I guess, but... Alright, so we're back to the end of Prime, doing the same thing, so I will go ahead and run through and cut out anything, unless I get something interesting or new. It is indeed the gym. Is it weird for me to feel a little nostalgic looking at this stuff? Just because a lot of the portals in Prime had the same stuff. And, oh, there's the access card door right there. 2 access cards for this one. There's 1 card in. Now we just need to find a second card and hopefully a spare one. And that'll be everything we need. Ooh, we got another poster. Poster E, and we got another doggo. I would grab these for the fertilizer, but should I? I mean, I guess maybe I should, because it's the tier 1 fertilizer, and I don't have a lot of that. And the ivy is the lerma seed, so I'll take them too. Oop, we got a bomb spot. I'm just gonna step over here and use this wall to protect myself. Ow! Wall did not protect me from the explosion. Okay, kind of rude. This should be this door open. I don't have the space to actually loot in there right now. I think I'm actually gonna have to run home, drop stuff out. I don't think the car's gonna have enough space even for what I got in my invent. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let me check. Did I just should have plenty of space actually. I should be able to loot some more. No worries. But I did access the vault, so we're doing all right on looting this place out. Found a couple surface chests. Let's go over to the portal. I was hoping to fly around and spot another shipwreck in here. I haven't gotten one with 2 portals yet since I got on twice. I say that like I've had the portals being... I've only done 3. That's never been a guarantee that you'd get... I've never been a guarantee that you'd get the double portal or double ship portals, but this just seems odd to me that I haven't gotten anything yet. Back in we go. Haven't found the generator in this one yet. Then we're gonna go southwest. It's right here. Weird to be leaving all these super alloys, but I really don't need them because I have the collector going for them. Oh, there is the generator, so that'll be nice to have power going on in here. Maybe a little bit of lights, but mostly the doors being open. Yeah, it's still not bright enough for me to want to keep my torch off, but it's something. Some bombs over here. Well, rocks for the bombs. Let's get away from that one. This was the last time I wasn't far enough away. Oh, right into it. Dead end. So we got the generator boxes to find. I think I saw this as I was running out, but I didn't realize it was the garage again. We got another poster. Poster A. That's the first time I've gotten poster A. So no access card yet, but we've gotten 3 posters and a statue out of this dungeon, or shipwreck. Could be wrong, but I think that might be all of it. And I'm pretty sure we've already done enough of this cave to say that there's not another ship. So, unfortunate as it is, I think that we are done. Let me do a little bit more of a pass over just to make sure. I'd be saying we don't got nothing when there's another ship in here that I don't see. Is this the same ship? This is not the same. There is a second ship in this one. Okay. I am not going to have the inventory space for this, but I don't have a fusion cell. But I'll probably have to make a trip home anyways, so I'll do my damnedest to explore what I can. Actually, let's go... Actually, let's do lefts. We do have an explosive area right off rip. Oh, well, last explosive because I just broke the only one I had, or one of the 2 I had. Right, we needed to go home soon anyways. Just not what I planned on doing, to be honest. It's still silly to me that that's a thing. Like, you can just disassemble an active explosive. I need to grab another fusion cell and a couple of explosives. Forgot to call the car. It's fine. The drones usually aren't fast enough to clear out the car anyways by the time I am ready to go again. So it's not a big deal. I accidentally destroyed one. May as well just make it. Incarceration is temporary. Terraforming is forever. Yeah, because you die. It's not the best advertisement, Sentinel Corp. If I'm being completely honest with you. Not the best advertisement you could have done. Try this again. We gotta go southeast, around the bend, under the water, and then not on the first left, but the second left. There's the first left, second left is over here. We grab some water while I'm here. And up around this bend. And we should, boom, there she is. Ship number 2. We're back at it. I'll go ahead and cut out and cut back if we get anything cool. Oh, we got another trophy, or not trophy, poster. Poster G. Getting all the freaking posters out of these guys today. I'll take it, but like, not what I was expecting if I'm being honest. Oh, hello. 2 keys, 1 down, and this should be the door open. Yes, it is, and it's 6 chests. Do we get a access card in here? Are you the one? And I think I just reflexively went the wrong way because my brain really likes going right in caves and stuff. But you know what? Found a spot to drop my battery, so worth it. It is gonna take that much more time to loot out the safe room now, though, because I have all these doors open and my inventory is already almost full. Totally intentional. Completely planned. Hey, they have the little solar crystal thingy. And some smart fabric. We got another poster. This is one of the only shipwrecks that gives me circuitry, like actually from disassembling servers, so that's nice. Well, plenty of stuff to loot still. I'm getting a good feeling about this dungeon. I'm optimistic in that I may find the access card I need in this dungeon. Just getting that feeling. Yeah, I've said that out loud now, so obviously it's not going to happen, but it's the first one that it feels possible in, you know? Editor Jig cutting in just to say, I just had to cut out like 30 minutes of random base organization I decided to do. But things may look a bit different when we see the base again. Let's finish up looting this last ship. Hopefully we find an access card in it. If not, we're going to have gone an entire day of just looting portals. I mean, hell, I'm already over my normal gameplay time right now. Nope, that's it. She's looted out. And we did not get an access card today. So what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to go ahead, do portals for a little bit. But if we don't get it, we're going to conclude toxicity. I'm going to do that by going into a portal, getting an access card, and then leaving the portal. I'm not going to keep fishing for a spare access card when I don't necessarily need to loot everything out. It's just against my nature to not. So I'm going to have to rebel against myself, but I'm ready to wrap up toxicity, and I feel like 1 day of, well, 2 hours of being stalled out is more than enough. That said, I am going to go ahead and go and check on my waters, but enjoy the nice chill time lapse as we do this travel, check the water, move what we can, and come back over here to go to our end card. You will next hear my voice in the end card. that should be all of the water in the game for on toxicity cleansed. Took a little longer than expected, but it's done. We have completely cleansed out all the water. We have not gotten an access card yet, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. That means tomorrow we're going to try one more portal, maybe two. I just see green over here. I'm going to try one more portal, maybe two. And then if we don't get one, we'll do one more portal completely. Then we'll go into a second one and steal the key if we don't get a spare access card. And then we're going to crank up all the productions of everything on toxicity. We're going to use all the stuff we can. And then we're going to revisit Prime and do the same thing. Use all the resources we can for production stuff so we can spike our solar system up. Unfortunately, there's no tracker here for the water. It would be nice to be 100% certain that we have everything we need to have done. But we are progressing as a solar system. We're not even into the right tier yet for the second planet rocket, but it is what it is. I'm interested in these delivery depots and stuff, but I'm not going to mess with it too much. I'd like to just set up one on either side for probably super alloy rods, since I can have them crafting automatically on here on toxicity. And then I don't know what I would have a bring from Prime. Maybe cookies or food and water. But that said, we have not really progressed so much. We did a few portals. We found a lot of posters. A couple statues of new doggos and some portals. And then we just did portals. That's all we did today. That said, oh, and we cleaned out all the water. That said, I'll see you in the end card. Alright, so there was unfortunately no access card in the portals that we did. I think it was only 2 portals, but it was 3 ships. Might have been 3 portals, I can't remember. We did finish clearing up the water. Oh, my camera is like 9 miles away. Hello. So we did finish clearing up the water in the entire map, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I missed any. So that's pretty exciting. I did leave the water collectors on that last lake, even though it was fully cleared, just in case I do end up needing toxic water collectors again. Like I find a lake that I missed or something, but I don't think I'm going to be really doing too much more exploring. So tomorrow I am going to, or I guess not necessarily tomorrow, it could be another day or two before I get to playing again. But whenever I get to play again, I am going to go ahead and run a portal, give it one chance to give me a spare access card. If I don't get a spare access card, then I'm going to jump into another portal, grab the access card for the ship, leave, close the portal so I'm not tempted to go and open the doors in that ship. So I'll take the access card. Or I guess I could fly back to Prime, because I definitely have some access cards in storage still on there. No, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go into a portal, grab an access card, walk out, close portal, and then we'll go over to that other train station and see if the access card gives us access to a generator or to the last spot for the goo. I think that's the plan. So if all goes according to plan, tomorrow should be the last or maybe the second to last episode. I may do a break episode building up like on Prime and toxicity, like finish up the last goose spot, so I'll be done clearing it out, find any messages that I'm missing, so I'll have the full story for the areas, and then just go crazy with building all the stuff to produce the tree spreaders and all that. And then I'm going to go on toxicity first, and then I'm going to go back to prime, do the same thing there, and then I'm going to get loaded up and go to the next planet. I think that is a good plan. I think I should be able to make that work. I'm going to set up a collector if I can on the next planet and have toxicity provide super alloy rods and have prime provide food and water. And then maybe, I think that should be good. That should be a good plan. I don't know how efficient the resource transfer thing is, but prime is able to produce food and water basically infinitely, and toxicity, the one I've been playing on forever, is able to produce super alloy rods infinitely. Granted, it's kind of slow just because of how far the drones are for the super alloy. I think we're off to a good set for closing out toxicity, and I don't even know what the other planets are called to make a choice out of them. That's it. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.